Remember the Black Lives Matter protest? What did Trump do? He brought in the National Guard from 11 different states, including the ones that are coming in now to DC. And that's because he has one playbook. He doesn't have more tricks in his bag. He thought that worked before. It looked like a show of force. It looked like it made him look powerful and tough. And the thing is, he does this for TV. He does it for the viewers because that's how his brain works. He's not just a wannabe dictator. He's a made-for-TV wannabe dictator. Look, when he did The Apprentice, they had to do so much aesthetic work to make him look like this, big, powerful businessman, like the best businessman in the world. They were spray painting the limos and the helicopters and decorating everything in this cheap gold, while the backs of the desks were falling apart. Sides of chairs were coming apart. It's very similar. Like the insides of what he's doing is imploding and falling apart, so he has to decorate it with this facade. Just like the inside of the White House, got all this gold shit everywhere. Well, the troops are now his outward signs of the gold shit. This is all for optics. This is so that he looks tough, he looks powerful, like he still knows what he's doing. Because with Black Lives Matter, someone else was stealing the headlines. Someone else was making a point and making him look bad. Well, the tariffs make him look bad. ICE is making him look bad. The deportations are making him look bad. The economy is making him look bad. Putin's making him look bad. What else we got? I'm sure there's a list. The Democrats are making him look bad. Gavin Newsom makes him look like Jabba the Hutt is melting. Okay? That's how bad he looks. So all he knows to do is grab things to redecorate the scene. And he'd love it if people would start something with his decorations out there who don't want to be there. They've been interviewed. They don't want to be there. They had their taste of LA, or they saw how that went with their friends. They don't want to do that. It's bad for their mental health. It's bad for the organization as a whole. And most of them have said, there's no way in hell I would follow an unlawful order. And we shouldn't even be here in the first place. But they're not following unlawful orders right now. What they're doing is what they're supposed to be doing. So don't take things out on them. You want to take something out on someone, you go find ICE. And you make it so hot for them, like hell, that you melt the motherfuckers, okay? Our job is always ICE. Every day our job is ICE, okay? Don't go start stuff with the National Guard. That's what Trump wants. He wants every reason to get the footage of that and to say, look, America, I told you they're monsters. That's what he wants. If something happens, let's say they go kidnapping or arresting someone like Gavin or any of the people that he's always threatening to arrest, then yeah, we've got something to act on. There's a tangible thing. But right now, he's falling apart inside. And there is something to letting that keep imploding, because I'm seeing so many videos of people on here crying that they have no money. These are Republicans. They don't know what they're going to do. They're scared to death. And they're afraid they're going to be homeless because they're not being able to pay the rent. They don't have groceries. They don't know what to do. But they know that that president isn't helping them. Well, where are they going to eventually want to turn? See, they've cut off so much funding for the states that it's like, well, we're going to turn things back to the states. Well, that really means to the churches, because they want churches to be the save-all now. Except, do you think the churches are going to want to be giving all those handouts to people who can't afford to pay tithe and put money into their slush funds? Even though they, like the Mormon cult, they've got, $230 billion, still require 10% from everyone. They have to go down and clean the toilets and everything themselves for free. They don't like to hand out money. They do so that they can say, oh no, we do a lot of good. We do a lot for charity. No, they don't. None of them do. They don't really like to help out. And now the pressure will be on them to help out because we're a religious nation. This is all going to backfire on them. And maybe Trump knows that he should have people in place because things are getting worse. To me, this is just his playbook because he doesn't know anything else. If I thought he was setting something up and he was going to have to go, he needs in there to go protect himself, why is he picking the same exact states that he did for Black Lives Matter? Why is he picking very specific cities to go to with black women mayors? It's the same playbook. If this was something very new and out of character, I would be very alarmed. Is any of this good? No. And at some point, we're going to have to act. I just don't think it's yet. And I know creators are going to be like, oh God. It's the same playbook. It's the same playbook. It's trying to be made for TV. People are going out just getting selfies with these guys, and Trump probably loves that because that's going online like, oh look, my guys are getting selfies because we're popular. Meanwhile, he's on the morning show saying that he's got to save Ukraine from Russia so he can go to heaven. Because I think maybe I'm on the bottom of the totem pole, like not the worst, but like I don't know that I could get to heaven. I don't know if he's really self-reflecting, but maybe his health is really shit. Maybe it really is. And maybe, surrounding himself with all these crazy Christians in his ear, maybe Caroline is going, honey, you need to do something good because we want to be in heaven together so we can make celestial babies. Like they're crazy, and Caroline totally has a thing for Trump. So, he's just a made-for-TV wannabe dictator who's now having a late-life crisis because maybe I won't get to heaven. Newsflash, no heaven. This is already hell. Thanks to you, Donald Trump.